Okay guys, I want to talk to you about the speaking section of the TOEFL and how to overcome being stressed when taking the exam and how to become more confident and relaxed during the exam. The speaking section of the TOEFL seems to be the most difficult for my students, so I want to go over the question types that you will encounter when you take the exam. For the two independent speaking tests, you are given a specific topic and asked to speak on the topic using your personal knowledge and experience. Now, for two of the four integrated tasks, you read short passages on the screen and listen to lectures or conversations through your headphones. The lectures or conversations are about the same subject as the passage that you read. You are allowed to take notes on both the reading and the lecture or conversation. For the other two tasks, you will hear lectures and conversations, and again, you may take notes on them. Your responses for the integrated test are based on information from the lectures or conversations in the passages. The integrated task asks you only to summarize and paraphrase the information that you read and hear. You should not express your own opinion of the issues, and you should not bring any information from outside the passage or lecture or conversations. For all the speaking tasks, you have a short period of preparation time from 15 to 30 seconds, depending on the task. You will see a clock on the screen which tells you how much time you have left to prepare your response. When the preparation time's up, you're going to hear a beep, and that tells you it's time to begin speaking. During your preparation time, you should first analyze the question for the task to make sure that you know what the question's asking you to do. Then you will just simply write notes or just a very simple outline to look at when you are speaking. You will only have time to write down a few words. For independent tasks, write down a quick summary of your opinion or your preference. For the integrated task, you can use the notes that you took when you were reading the passages and listening to the lectures. Mark the points that you think are important. Write a few words that will remind you what you want to say. Do not try to write out complete responses during your preparation time, and do not read from your notes because you're going to lose points if you seem to be reading your response. Now, when delivering your response, you will speak into a microphone, and a digital recording of your voice will be made by the computer. At the same time you're speaking, other test takers are going to be recording their responses as well. The headphones that you're wearing will block most of the sounds of the other people speaking, but you still may hear them anyway. You will need to focus on your own task and ignore any sounds around you. Here are some tips for when you're delivering your response you should remember. You need to speak clearly and directly into the microphone. Don't speak too quickly or too slowly. Also, avoid long pauses and saying too many times, and try to pronounce words carefully. Also, pay attention to that on-screen clock and use it to adjust your timing. When practicing your response, it's important that you practice taking this section by speaking into a microphone and recording yourself. This is important. Practice timing yourself speaking into a microphone and recording yourself. This will help you eliminate stress and give you the confidence when you take that exam. Some tactics for speaking are, as with all sections of the test, you're going to familiarize yourself with the directions, so that when the directions appear, you're just going to click on dismiss. Dismiss the directions button and begin the speaking section right away to save you time. Read the directions carefully to be sure you know what you're being asked to speak about. During the preparation time, plan what you're going to say and write a short, informal outline. Follow the outline as you speak. Again, do not make it look like you're reading from it, because you're going to lose points. Use transition words and phrases to connect the parts of your response. Keep track of how much time you have by checking that on-screen clock, and know the types of questions you are likely to be asked, and practice some typical phrases you might use in your answers. Again, the key to less stress when you're taking the exam and more confidence is practice. Practice, practice, practice.